Well, that went a lot harder than I thought it was going to go. That was the remix of the boss music in Pizza Tower, for anyone wondering. Um, it's cold. It's very cold. It's so cold that we had to... The Metro had to light the tracks on fire. It's like, I think it's wind chills of minus 50 or below. And if you're wondering what that is in Celsius, I'll tell you now. Minus 40 in Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same. And then I believe it's Fahrenheit starts dipping lower than Celsius. So frickin' cold. Alright, there's clowns. Alright. I'm just trying to get something set up real fast. We are playing some Crime Spree. Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to get something worked out. I was looking to see if we can get a COCOM today, but it doesn't look like that's... I mean, that's fine. So like I said, we're playing some Crime Spree. And I've got a lot to talk about today. Other than the fact that it's damn cold. I mean, it's only like... It's 70 in this room. But I don't think that really sells the whole story. And I think... the best way to put it is the window is right there. Discord's having a fit. That's disappointing. Did I send him... Alright, so he's not here in the chat with us, but Dan has been joining me for some of this action, the Crime Spree. We're crime spraying. And I think... just the right amount of comedic timing. I'm gonna put my water here. I just spent an hour outside in 30-degree Fahrenheit weather. I wish it was that warm over here. We're about 50 degrees colder than that at the moment. 30 would be nice. We haven't had a 30-degree day in a while. But yeah... I kind of have a lot to talk about with this stream. First and foremost, I played 4 or 5 heists for the starter guide this morning. Note that I didn't say I recorded. I found out after playing those heists that the capture had never actually started. Oops. We get it. Lock is weird. You don't need to tell us. We get it. No, but that was frustrating. We were disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in me. There's enough people disappointed in me in life. But that was frustrating. Luckily, I didn't, like, make a ton of progress. Shoot him! I don't know if shooting the van does anything, guys. What if shooting the van could make the heist shorter and no one ever tried it? I feel like by this point, General or Random Kenny would have tried it. I don't think I need to have tried it. Dan. He can't hear me. Or he might be able to. He might have the stream open. But that gun just went flying. So the ambulance shows up. No paramedics get out of the ambulance. Like, nobody gets out of the ambulance. Dan! What song is this? Trick of the Trade on this mission? That's really ominous music for this mission. I have a nasty habit of looking above and too far to the right with my camera. And I'm just gonna do my best. Come on, there we go. There we go. Oh my god. Clover can handle that. Come on. I don't know if I actually got the shot there. We'll just assume I did. Ooh. Hold on. Really? Clover? Rude. Holy crap. No remorse. No remorse from Clover. None whatsoever. But yeah, no recording today, for the starter guide. Although I didn't level up a ton, it's still really disappointing, because if you go and you read, like, the achievement history, I don't know, like 15 achievements today. And they were all like small, gross missions, like Go Bank and Diamond Store. It sucked. So they're gonna play them all again. At the very least, I updated the alt profile to reflect a more current thing I'm writing, as opposed to an older thing I was writing and should probably still finish. Why does everyone hate Go Bank? Because it's a small map surrounded by snipers and just all sorts of spawns. It's the only mission where you can fail stealth through not even your own, like, fault. It can just decide it's done being played stealth, but still give you a stealth bonus. Like, if there was, like, a zero stealth bonus for... If there was zero stealth bonus for Go Bank, then I don't think it'd be that big of a problem. But because there is a massive stealth bonus, what happens is you go to stealth it, and then you get the call from what's-her-name at GenSec, and you gotta look at the locks, and you go and you look at the locks, and they send cops, and then they send GenSec people, and then they don't call in, so now she's like, we'll be calling the National Guard in 60 seconds. And it's just like, well, what do you do now? You beat the heist in under 60 seconds, which is stupid and next to impossible. So nobody likes Go Bank stealth, and then in Loud, it's just surrounded by sniper spawns, which is frustrating and bad. But there we go. I mean, I think Go Bank does a lot of, like, neat things. It's just not very well designed. A lot of that is the map design, and the map design isn't even, like, Overkill's fault, because they just stole that map. But to answer my question, what's your favorite primary? That is actually a good question. It used to be the Union. Then they nerfed the pickup rates on the 150 damage rifles, so it's no longer the Union. The Union's good at many things. It's just not, like, the instant, like, problem solver it used to be. It's very low on the ammo, so it's hard to keep that going on longer missions without an ammo bag. These days, that's a bit of a tricky question because I think it just might be the Moscone. I think there really is no way to screw up a double barrel, and to that, Overkill did a good job at a double barrel. I think it's fun to shoot. The sound design's really good. The animation is just solid. It feels strong. Even like outside of its damage, it exudes way more power than like the Doom 2016 Super Shotgun ever could have. And that's just straight up, Dan is killing everything before I can even kill everything. Oh, here comes Roscoe Sticks.
I know someone Ichiro will want to talk to. It's about his son.
Did anyone's like middle school or high school sell Bosco Sticks? They were like, imagine like an Olive Garden breadstick, but with like some like melted mozzarella in the middle, and served with a little cup of sauce. That was like every week we had better than Doom Super Shotgun, must be awesome. The Moscone just feels really good, and it's like the sound design, it's the visual design. I think I like how boomy the DOS Doom games shotgun is a lot more, but in terms of like animation, sound, like everything kind of put together, the Moscone is like my favorite gun in the game, and it just feels great. My old elementary school had Bosco Sticks. I wish they did. Bosco Sticks are the best. Okay, it's like they're neat. Bosco Sticks are fine and good until your school realizes they don't cost much. They can give students just Bosco Sticks once a week, and that's one less meal a week they need to plan and like purchase for. This is a terrible place for this truck. So, like, every week, we would just have Bosco Stick Day. And this was more a problem in middle school than high school, because in high school they also did hamburgers and chicken sandwiches and pizza, like, every day. But in middle school, all they'd have is those sticks. And then, like, an apple and milk. And it never felt like a meal. So you'd go from... So you would go from lunch to enrichment period, which is what we called frickin' study hall, where you still had like assignments to do for some reason. You just go straight to that class hungry because all you'd had was like 3 breadsticks and an apple. And it wasn't even a good apple. Red Delicious suck. Give me a Honey Crisp, give me a Fiji, a Pinata. No Red Delicious. No Red Delicious. Granny Smith? Baking apple? Sure. Red Delicious is like the consistency of paper mache. It tastes like crap. Nothing about it is good. Dan is just absolutely tearing shit up, and it makes me a little upset. I want a Bosco Stick day or week. That's what you'll tell yourself. And at first you'll be like, yeah, that sounds great. And then every Wednesday, you don't get a balanced meal. You don't get, you know, a protein. You just get a stick with some cheese in it. And then you eat it, and that's it. And then you're still hungry. Now, what used to rock was in my elementary school, we had home run in day, and we only did it 3 times a year. And this was in my first elementary school, so for only 3 years. But they'd actually have a local home run in cater. And you would get a slip, and you'd fill out, like, do you want a slice of pizza, or do you want an order of pasta? And then they'd have that ready, and then and then on the day of, I didn't feel like shooting that. I'm cold. I'm tired. I like my school's lunch, so I don't eat lunch. Sounds better than that. Oh, okay. Bosco Stick Day just wasn't a balanced meal, and it always... It hurt. I was still hungry. I wanted food. I wanted to be nourished. I didn't want to eat a stick full of... I didn't want to eat bread full of cheese. Although I guess I did really like their grilled cheese. That came with tomato soup. So that felt more wholesome. No, the home run in day was awesome because then you get your slip back, and then it'd be like, okay, so on the day you go and you get, and if you got like the pizza, it'd be like a huge slice of pizza. It was like the size of like 2 or 3 of the school's pizza slices. It was nuts. And the order of pasta was like one of like almost like the pound cups. It was awesome. And then I switched elementary schools because they moved me to improve the testing scores of another school. And that school cheapened the hell out. We had no special days. None. And some days, they didn't even really have a lunch. It's like they still served lunch, but the lunch would be like, oh, cheese pizza and milk. They didn't have the fruit. They didn't have any of that. Like the bare minimum of what could qualify as a meal. And then enough parents and enough kids complained that in time for my 5th grade, they finally got their shit together and they're like, okay, so now we'll do a proper lunch. And then they had to change it again, from what I understand, during the Obama administration because they still weren't meeting the requirements of a healthy lunch. So, that's my school lunch tangent. Yay! Oh, come on! Thanks, Michelle Obama, for getting me my school's cookies. Okay, so here's the thing. The schools that used the Obama administration healthy lunch requirements to get rid of things were like already doing it wrong. And there's just a good chance that what had happened... Oh, come on. Yeah, we're doing this one. So... I get that the school lunches have a budget of so much. And I get that the budgets are continually getting slashed and they're being funneled mostly into sports. Let's be real. With a superintendent's pocket. I don't want to run Frenzy Snipe on this one. Code. So, what was supposed to happen is that it was supposed to be a set of guidelines, and it's like, you need to meet these dietary guidelines, and it was only supposed to improve the lunches, offering, you know, more choices, and I mean, there is a chance, or like there is room to cut into a little bit of like, this is objectively an unhealthy lunch. Let's reform it. What happened was a bunch of the schools were rapidly cheapening out, so the answer wasn't to improve the lunch. It was to just make it cheaper. Meet the bare minimum as cheaply as possible. Which kind of just... Schools don't care enough about their kids. Schools do not care enough about their kids. And it's upsetting. Yeah, we're so upset that we're breaking things. We don't even need this money. Crime Spree doesn't keep this money. Uh-oh. Hello. Goodbye. I don't think any school in the U.S. meets any health requirements, to be honest. There's a good chance that an American school would be condemned in developed nations, actually developed nations. And that's because, again, the American school system doesn't care enough about their kids. And why is the Overwatch PTR updating? Battle.net's not even open. It's called Sentient. This is the Jeff you guys worried about. But money! Yeah, it's exactly that. The American system is just designed to be as cheap as possible, as cheap as possible. And like every other nation is like, oh, we're investing in our kids, we're investing in health, we're investing in, you know, the elderly, we're investing into, like, they got like a list of people they're investing into. Oh god, that animation isn't going. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. That's how we chat when we don't actually use like the voice chat, is we just slap each other with the melee. But it's like, oh, we're investing in this, we're investing in that. Meanwhile, in the U.S., we're talking about bringing child labor back. We had an actual politician be like, well, child labor's fine. It's an alternative to school, and the school system's so messed up. Why don't we just put them in the coal mines? It's like, dude, you even listen to what you're saying. Oh, the Star VR. Ah. Like, the US is just messed up. Like, I just kind of want, like, a Swiss embassy to just show up and be like, what are you guys doing? This is stupid. Stop doing this. I was trying to help my frame rate because it's... Politician did that? I can find the actual article. But it was... I want to say it was either Wisconsin or Indiana GOP. Was looking to loosen child labor restrictions because the mentality is the American school system is really messed up. And instead of trapping kids in a lifetime cycle of debt, might as well have them learn a trade and learn it early. So he's trying to rationalize why child labor would save the children or something dumb. Can I find it now? I might just be able to find it now. Top stories. Here we go. Indiana. Under Indiana's child labor laws, minors can work for a limited number of hours, 18 a week for those ages 14 and 15. And I think it said 20 from 16 to... So 14 and 15 and 30 hours a week for 16 and 17. More than that requires parental consent. A 6-hour workday must include 30-minute breaks. A new bill by Senator Chip Perfect. His name is Chip Perfect. He already sounds like an oil baron. He already sounds like he came from the 1800s. My name's Chip Barron. And I believe the children should be working more. Oh, I hate it. He employs hundreds of minors. He employs hundreds of minors. Just don't make us pay so much for college. That's exactly it. Our system is so contrarian to every other system in our current society. Like, as much as we hate to admit it, we live in a society. And it does this to people. Are you drilling the other safe? Yeah, Dan. See, that was just cash. Alright, let's just real fast. We're looking at a product that will never exist. Alright. I just wanted to make sure we all knew that we would not get the Star VR. You know, I haven't actually taken health damage. Get out of here, please. I just want to go. But, like, our system is so contrarian to the rest of the world. To be honest, I really hate Anarchist. I can understand that. Your armor kind of stays 90% broken for most of the heist. And if you don't have a good... I mess up with any other perk deck. Favorite map? Okay, so... my favorite map... we're actually playing my favorite map. And it's not my favorite map for, like, lore or gameplay. It's my favorite map due to its design just working for pretty much anything. And I think it's just a really smartly designed heist. It's almost the Smash Brothers, like, Battlefield of Payday maps. And what I mean by that is you kind of have a bunch of... like, it works for pretty much any build. If you run a sniper, you've got the... like, the map is V-shaped. And you've got nice long thoroughfares to snipe in. The roof is nice and open for sniping. Maybe the snipers are a little too much, but that's neither here nor there. If you're a shotgunner, you run a very close-range build. You have tons and tons of little empty nooks in this map, each of the different stores. And there's a good variety of objectives in the stores. There's a good amount of incidental loot kind of scattered all over the place. I'd say really the only thing the Goldfarb era maps have over this one is the interactions. There's a lot of really good interactions in a map like Rats. I'm writing a whole video about this. This will be like one of the last Payday 2 videos on the channel. It's about the map design and kind of how it changed between, you know, the Goldfarb era and into the Jules era. And I guess really there currently isn't a and beyond, but there could be. But in many of the Goldfarb maps, you had tons of little different interactions between events. So, like, the gangsters will fight the cops. The gangsters can trick you, but if you cook more meth, they'll have a bonus for you. The bonus will be sitting in the same apartment as the intel. So even if they ambush you and they won't tell you where the intel is, you can still figure out where the intel is if you went through the trouble to cook extra bags. There's a lot of really good interactions in rats. If you don't grab the intel, then... if you don't grab the intel, then what happens is you can't defuse the C4. So you need the intel if you want to make it out with all the bags of cash. If you're trying to make a good payday, you need to do it well. And you need to think. And I think just in general, the Goldfarb maps, like the maps that launched with the game, Go Bank, like the first year of Payday 2 had some of the smartest map design this series has ever had and probably will ever have. I mean, Payday 3 could change that. UE4 is very flexible, so they could do just a much more dynamic map. Like somebody drives a crane and they smash it through the side of a wall. And then now that you've smashed into that wall, then like some of the roof caves in. Like with UE4, there's a lot of different ways they can approach that. I hope they get more than a year to build it, if it does come out. My favorite pistol is awesome. I think you asked that question yesterday. I like the cross kill. Like my favorite pistol by far is the cross kill. It's just it's a handsome gun. It feels nice and balanced. And I've heard in VR it feels just like really good and swift. It's really comfortable, which is awesome. I love that the guns feel different in VR. Like the Shimano feels different from the Bernetti, even though they're in the same damage tier. That's awesome. What is this? Fish plus Illuminati equals... Okay, I'll give you that one. That's good. This build was like... This was a little too much. I don't think I ever actually took health damage.
My friend, you know, I am very sentimental about Christmas. And it would have been very, very bad Christmas without the cocaine. So, thank you.
The gunslinger's skill subtree... They don't need to say anything else. We all watched that Maria video. Dave and Buster's, please give me money. I'm displaying your ad. Or your logo. Double barrel shotguns are cool. Actually, any shotguns feel good in VR. To be honest, I'm finally starting to do Death Sentence, but I only get non-infamies. Okay. Cruising Clan sub forum. That will help you. Alright. I did this the last time we played Hotline Miami, so I'm doing it this time too. Spicy. Don't do it. No, I'm stupid. No, it's Homer. Here. See, it's Homer. Everyone loves a Homer. Oh, Dan left. Oh! Thanks for playing, Dan. That's disappointing. But that's fine. I totally didn't think you were gonna draw a certain part or anything. I wouldn't, no. I wouldn't, no. Have you seen the set of colors that adorns the entire channel? I don't roll that way. No, we're drawing Homer. Oh, dude, they're actually playing music from Hotline Miami. Well, maybe. I've never actually... I didn't beat Hotline Miami. That game gives me a headache. Oh, I didn't get Elia the sniper. Uh-oh. Oopsies. This isn't gonna go well. Alright. Hello. Hello. It kind of feels like it. It feels lonely without Elia. I've never actually seen the money bags in this map. Okay, can somebody help me out? What heist is Super Sledge supposed to actually play on? Because I don't think I've ever actually figured that one out. Crab Barb. But it'd be nice to know what heist Super Sledge is supposed to play on, because whenever I heard Super Sledge in like a Connor Shaw video, I always thought that it was like what the remix of Ode to Greed was supposed to be, because there's like a remix of Ode to Greed in the game's files, but it's just Ode to Greed like the same way. So I thought maybe what it might have been is like a downloading bug. Like it downloaded weird and it downloaded the wrong file. And Super Sledge was supposed to be the remix. No, it's its own track. What heist is it supposed to play on though? Because it was even added at like a weird time. It was added after Ode to Greed, but it was... It's weird. Also, this is nitpicky as hell, I will admit, immediately. But when I put this gasoline on the next car, please read what it says. Press F to pour gasoline, but you just put it on the trunk. It should be like press F to set gas can down. I'm going to Olive Garden in about 17 minutes. Fascinating. I don't know if they still do the lasagna mia, but that was okay. Their entire menu is okay. God, no. Our dear friend Elia wouldn't do this to me. Out of here. They have good breadsticks. But I just can't watch anymore. That's understandable, but thanks for showing up, and hope the rest of the stream that you do end up watching goes well and it's fun. But if you're stopping now, then I hope you had fun and enjoyed. Thanks, and have fun. That was the wrong special unit. Okay, now I'm taking health damage. I haven't even gotten to, like, pick a downside yet. Like, a bad thing. Back when gas was actually $4.35 a gallon. A time capsule. This heist actually has become an unintentional time capsule. No, 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 no. No! Quit shooting me! We'll get to it, Bane. I just need to recover some health by slicing and dicing. You know what? This is probably worth talking about. Piranha Plant came out for Smash Brothers last night. And I would tell you Why is there a DeLorean on this map? Okay, so the reason that there's a DeLorean on this map is because it's supposed to be the car that you drive in Hotline Miami. The car in Hotline Miami has gull-wing doors, but it's actually not a DeLorean. It's I believe, a Toyota Supra, which had an option in the 80s for gull-wing doors. But everybody misconstrued the Sprite as being a DeLorean, including Overkill. So when they're making a heist with the Hotline Miami guys, and they're like, "All right, so we'll have the DeLorean over here," and then they were probably like, "Wait, whoa! Why is there a DeLorean? It's not a DeLorean." And they're like, "Whoa, we thought the Sprite was." But by that point, they probably just had the model built. Also, a Toyota Supra looks like trash. It's not an appealing looking car. It's kind of ugly. The DeLorean's also kind of ugly. But the reason everyone likes the DeLorean is because it was in Back to the Future. No, but anyways, Piranha Plant came out. And, you know, I could tell you the car is entirely DeLorean. Yes. Yeah, they made a mistake. But they kind of just ended up having to live with it. Plus, okay, so like Hotline Miami just takes place in the 80s, and they needed a car just to remind you that this is 80s themed. It is kind of 80s themed, not actually 80s, but that's fine. No, but so we've got anyways, Piranha Plant is out for Smash. Came out last night. I'd love to tell you about how fun I'd like to tell you how much fun Piranha Plant is. I'd like to tell you how great of a character they are, or how bad of a character they are. I never got my code. And the reason I never got my code is because they send it to you after you pre-ordered, not when the game came out, not when Piranha Plant came out. It was after you pre-ordered. And the email they send you just says, like, "Thank you for purchasing Super Smash Brothers." For the title, so I completely missed that I had a code for Piranha Plant, and now it's gone because that email is gone. It was deleted because I had no idea that they even sent me a Piranha Plant code then. I thought I'd get it later when the character came out. So if you lose that email, there's no other way to get it at the current moment. That code does not show up on your Nintendo account. You can't just easily, like, reapply for the same key. You can't do that. So, in my case, what I would have to do is get in contact with Nintendo's support. They don't have a Twitter for support. They don't have an email address. So I can't email them and be like, "Hey, I accidentally lost the code for the Piranha Plant DLC, never applied it, here's my transaction number. Would I be able to get a new code?" I can't do that. My two choices are web chat or having to call their Canadian. I can't find the number for American support. I can only find the number for Canadian support. And I don't want to call internationally and be like, "Hey, can I get Piranha Plant?" Because international calls are ridiculous. And also, like, phone anxiety. I'm gonna be in a cold sweat, like, "Could I get Piranha Plant code, please?" And then they'll be like, "Can we get some information?" And then I'm just gonna have a panic attack and die. It'll be dumb and sad. There's a cloaker. Georgetown. Georgetown. Missiles. That's vodka. That's nothing. That's vodka. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's coats. That's meth. Georgetown.
You fuck with me, I fuck you. You.
Ooh, I can do this rude thing. That's so mean. But I have the option of web chat. Web chat's been down for 2 days. It's been down since about this time yesterday. It's only been up once. And what it is you wait. When you're on their support site, that web chat button is grayed out until a representative is available. Then it turns blue. So I get in the site, it's blue. I quickly go to grab my transaction number so I have it immediately available so I can just be like, hey, I pre-ordered Super Smash Brothers. I technically got the email, but the email has since been deleted. I haven't redeemed it. Here's the transaction number. Would it be possible to get a new Piranha Plant code, or will I have to wait to purchase it separately, even though I completed all the requirements? So I copy the transaction number. Button's grayed out by the time I alt-tab back. And I was so disappointed. Hello! AO for Ali. That might stand for something. Now I know how people feel when they see my username. People thought it was pronounced Eek Katana. It's not. You kind of just read it like you read it. The 3 is a 3. It's not leet speak. I'm not. It's not 2009 anymore. Come on. But welcome to the stream. I'm a little upset because I lost my Piranha Plant DLC code, and getting a hold of Nintendo to try to get a new one is an absolute mistake, and it's upsetting, and it makes me sad. It's also really cold, so I'm wrapped in a blanket because outside it's like minus 25 with minus 45 wind chill. Because, hot dang, Chicago sure is a big mood. But we're playing Crime Spree. Dan was here a little earlier, but he didn't say much. Sure. I only need to oh, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. That's sad. Hope you get it, though. I hope I get it, too, because Piranha Plant looks like a lot of fun. I've seen some nasty stuff. People are using the poison cloud as a smoke bomb, and they're hiding in it and like preparing an attack. It's nuts. But I just wish they had like a Twitter. This emoji I have has your background colors. That's neat. What is that one actually called? Let me give me just a second. I wanna know. Asexual pride. That's great. That's exactly actually why I use these colors. Because I'm proud of who I am, and I don't want people to. I don't want to be separated from it. Under no uncertain circumstances should you know that I am actually straight. It's. I want boards. Let's put them on the windows. I don't know what's happening here. Lark not. I don't know what any of that means. So those are some neat emoji. Double cross. I don't remember which heist is double cross. Oh no, this is what's it called? The limo one. You're making some salt water, actually. You just create really, like, not palatable salt water, but it's not salt water is the problem. It's pretty exclusively salt water, but like super, like it. You wouldn't get high from this combination. Alright. I didn't grab more boards. I don't know why I assumed I did. Hydrogen chloride is the bucket. Caustic soda. Hello. Also, you probably shouldn't be cooking meth around guns. I feel like that's not a winning combination. I couldn't tell you exactly what's wrong with it, but it's definitely not a winning combination. Alright. This is one of my favorite heists. I don't like Cook-Off. I don't like any of the infinite heists. That said, I will at least say this. Rats, of the 3-day missions, is one of the more complex, but also a really good one for new-ish players. Like a level 40, 50, maybe 60. It's like, it's a perfect mission. It's got so many cool working parts. It's a cool one to try to break down. There's just a lot of different elements and a lot of unpredictability, but like to a healthy degree. Muriatic acid is pretty much stomach acid, which by the way can dissolve steel. Yeah, I do appreciate the work that went into making sure you couldn't actually, like, replicate this game's meth recipe. It's maybe a little overkill. And it's still not a safe... No. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think we got a decent amount of planks. But anyways, I think Rats just has a lot of moving parts that make it a lot of fun to... What? But it makes it a lot of fun to kind of break down, especially for like a newer player. Like seeing how each of these elements kind of play off of each other. It's one of the few missions that I think feels... It makes Payday feel like a living world. And... Oh my god. I don't even have, like... The enemies are strong. I don't have that one yet. And I'm getting... Oh my god. Muriatic acid, go for it. Alright. I don't have grinder. Come on. Alright, and then this is hydrogen chloride. It's not caustic soda, Mr. Bane. It's hydrogen chloride. What a doofus. Alright. The meth also just kind of looks like rocks. Like, it's crystal meth. And here it's just kind of got like a flat matte finish. So it looks just like rocks. I didn't do that the way I wanted to. There we go. I think I will stick around out here and just... No, please do not shoot. No. No, please. Oh, God. Oh, God. I should have been paying a little more attention to what he said. Muriatic acid. I wish this wasn't stressful. They did a lot to make it less stressful, but it's still kind of stressful. Alright. Mow him down. Here we go. It's muriatic acid. Okay. Why a specific amount like that? Why they reuse the lines from the Halloween heist? It's really frustrating. Because that was the joke with the Halloween heist, is it's so specific. Out of here? Alright. I was just making sure. You want my meth, dude? Those are rocks. No, dude. You throw them in the tumbler and to make them shiny, and it's like doing meth. Satisfying, right? You're in it for the satisfaction of a job well done. I've almost actually boarded up this entire room. He's stuck! He's stuck! Is he... No, he got pushed through the wall like a Play-Doh Fun Factory. Cool. Don't know how that one happens. Hydrogen chloride. 68%. Alright, we're done, right? We only need 3. Call Twitch, please. There he is. Rip Spaghetti Cop. I don't remember my DCPD being this threatchy. Wait. What? So I have lights. Then I have lights. Slightly lower. Twitch, how long? That cloaker was just trying to go home. I kind of feel bad. Alright. He's real close now, so... Bonnie, Clover, I trust you two with the product. I'm not. Okay, so when they do Payday 3, they're gonna make Overdog part of your basic skill rotate, like your basic skills, right? I have to go. Bye! Bye, Raptor Rampage! Give me a second. Okay. But see ya. Thanks for showing up. Alright. I wish you could just... Oh. I wish you could just tell Bane, like, I'm done cooking, man. We're done. We're going home. There we go. What side? This side. They're not very elegant at the throwing. And that bag just kind of got spaghettified into the clover. On Miami again. Alright, here we go. Shields reflect projectiles. Yeah, sure, we'll do Hotline Miami again. Why not? Hey, hey, my friends! You want to play a game? We play Vlad Ball. I throw a ball at you and you die. It's Vlad Ball. Okay, so let's do this right. Elia. Reduced mobsters. Delayed police response. That's actually all I really need. But we'll throw, we don't even need one of those. Wow, yeah. There he is. That's Mario. That's the real Mario. I imagine the dentist. I just imagine the dentist looking at it like Dallas comes in, he's like, this is our plan. And he's just got to be like, interesting. That's good. If you want to get Hoxton back. But you can play this mission as Hoxton. It's kind of sad. I really like Elia, and I think a lot of the maps in Raid World War II were really good. It's disappointing though that they put the games against each other, and it's especially disappointing that Like, they, that whole game was just a tragic mess. Like to a depressing degree. And I honestly, like, in my opinion, Raid could have worked. Raid could maybe still work. But the problem where is he? He's in here. What is it? Storm fuel overload? What mission plays storm fuel overload? Okay, well. Time to pour some gasoline. Time to pour some gasoline. Time to pour some gasoline. I understand why you can't pour gas on the trucks, but it still is kind of weird that they're excluded. I thought that was a cloaker. He was hunched over and running. And cloakers are hunched over and running. Oh, this is the song from the biker heist. I don't like the biker heist.
You know what happens when you fuck with Russia? Read your history book, asshole. Find out. I almost had him. That's why they live near the center. Got it. Shield. They've heard enough. They're going to Cyprus.
I'll go destroy the gas station in just a second, sir.
Make that gas station grow up like the Tsar Bomba.
I'm trying to find a crowbar. Here we go. There we go. Clover. Where's Clover? Oh, I see. Yeah, let's get Clover up. Alright. A 1. A 2. A 3. And a 4th one right over here. And we'll blow that up. And I'll hopefully stop taking damage. It should have an exclamation mark at the end. I mean, I don't mean to be an advocate for exclamation marks, but that could probably use an exclamation mark at the end. There we go. I really hope Payday 3 begins by showing us what all the heisters do in their retirement, and I hope one of them is an actual, like, birthday clown. And his mask just vaguely looks like the Payday mask. It looks like a bootleg version, like a happier, more child-friendly version of like the Chains mask. And Chains is in like a traditional clown getup, and he makes balloon animals for kids. And the kids don't particularly like the balloon animals, but he's too stubborn to admit, and that he should probably find something new to do. And also, he gets a little abrasive with the children. But just a little bit. He doesn't, like, throw them or anything. And then Dallas shows up. He's like, wait, Locke's got a special mission. And then, now he just has a bunch of clown-centric abilities. Like, just make them normal clowns. Just make them clowns. Just regular clowns. I don't think their whole shtick should just be, it shouldn't be the same one joke the entire time, just that they're all just clowns. But I think giving at least one of them the backstory that they become a clown, just a regular old clown after the events of Payday 2, I mean, it writes itself. This is good sound design. I really like what they did here. How you can hear that creaking. How'd you do that? You're a shield. This guy just freaking out over here. Get a hobby. Come on. There we go. There we go. And down, around, in, drill. Alright. I mean, we're drilling. There's a guy. There he goes. I walk away for 5 seconds, and what do? You break. Let's drill. Every time. This drill is just really needy, maybe. So we'll stand... Can I stand on top of the drill? I might be able to. I didn't hit the jump right. Yeah. Oh. I can't stand on top of the drill. I was just gonna stand on it and wait, but I don't think it wants to do that. Alright, so we're just gonna, like, slice and dice and make julienne fries. That line has not aged well. No. Downtown. That is cigars. That's meth. That's cigars. There we go. Let's go round up these guys. Oh, where did? These aren't open. That's not open. Oh, they're opening. So we'll do this. Although we did that at the end of a wave. We probably could have waited. That's whatever, though. I think we're almost out of here, though. This mission's only like 10-11 minutes long. Unless you go for the meth, at which point it becomes like 30. And then you got day 2 to worry about. Although day 2 is only like 10 minutes long. Because you don't have anything to spend a whole bunch of time on. It's just... run. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're here for. Now we're in business. This has been a weird stream so far. Like, we talked about Piranha Plant. We talked about school lunches. We talked how the starter guide experienced a delay that's going to push the video back a day because, or played an hour's worth of heists and they didn't record. Upsetting. But I don't know. We went through a lot of different topics today. Well. Well, well. Come on. Slice, dice. Clowns. We talked actual clowns. Or how I want a character in this game to just have like a retirement plan that involves becoming a clown. Just a regular clown. And then Dallas or Locke is like, we need to get back in the business. And then they're like, oh, but I got a life here. Moral conundrums in Payday would be great. The Cloaker is charging after 4 new players. Okay, no. The Bulldozer is chasing after 4 new players and will certainly shoot and kill them. Do you let him shoot and kill the 4 new players? Or do you distract the Bulldozer, becoming its target? Well, okay, no. Now that's different. Although that is a different enough moral conundrum that if we make it popular, people will talk the Bulldozer problem like the trolley problem. So, uh-oh. Not what I wanted to do. No. I'm fine. The car still plays music. I don't want to play Cook Off again. We already played Cook Off. I'm just glad we don't have to play the Big Bank. That'd be terrible. Sure. Oh, Birth of... Of the two, I'd rather play Birth of Sky, actually, so that's fine. This is Locke's Whirlybird mission. This is that mission that James Black is like, why don't they just steal the plane? It's like, that's not the point, my guy. The point is throwing money out of a plane just looks visually impressive. I hate Birth of Sky. That's... It's impossible. Okay. I will agree with you on higher difficulties. This mission is ridiculous. This mission is absolutely ridiculous. It pretty much requires Swan Song. But unlike Overkill or Mayhem... Overkill. Okay, well... Maybe I'm not the best role model for this one because I'm 25-100 and I have all these weapons and skills and... Let's be real, I kind of get paid... in a twisted way, I get paid to... make skill builds, but I mean honestly with the plane you can kind of just run through most of this as long as everybody kind of stays together. And kind of just carefully maneuver your way through. Take out that guy. Oh, that guy's already dead. Hello. Goodbye. We push this open. We push this open. A lot of guys. You could probably throw an incendiary grenade if you have one here. Money is in the sky. I like doing this. You throw the parachute and you dive after it. It's fun. Yep. So now it's gonna come falling down. There it is. Oh, it despawned.
Sound as a bomb? Great. Now look around for the first money pallet. When you find it,
I'm very... Whoa! Okay, Clover. Chill. What the... This guy just pre-dips all of his fries in ketchup. Look at that. He just pre-dips them. It's to let it marinate. Who does that? Where is the key? Oh, there it is. Key card.
there's a service ladder leading to the roof. You need a key card to access it though. Got to be one here somewhere. Don't shoot down the big helicopter that's coming in for the money, okay? That's me. Yeah.
No, but another way to make any build, a build, is just equip incendiary grenades. Okay. I like incendiary grenades. As in the actual incendiary grenades. For missions that you're going to be throwing, or missions or builds that require a lot of grenades. You know, if you're not running fully loaded ace, but you're using a lot of, but you're going to be using a lot of throwables, you get 6 of them versus 3 Molotovs. Molotovs are really good for the damage over time and for denying choke points, but if you just want to light a whole bunch of people on fire very fast, incendiaries are the best way to go. If you're going to be playing this mission, it might be good to bring incendiary grenades and just chuck a couple of them in the plane while you're making your way there, just to kind of clean up after any problematic opponents. Once you get down here, Molotovs I think are the best way to go. But you could probably still make incendiary grenades work. Now let's go find that second pallet of money. It's not in here. It might be up there, though. Ladder is already set up. Didn't look like it. I didn't get too good of a chance to look. Nope, not up there. Alright. So... It is a beautiful little town, though. Huh? How can we put this ladder to use? Oh! So the car shop has the broken pallet. Right? Maybe. What? Shout out. I was like, oh, we're playing the proper song for this mission. No, we're not. Out of here. What gun do you have? Oh, the shotgun. I gave, one of the bots on my alt account a shield. Or, not a shield. A shotgun. A shotgun. I said the right opening sound. Wrong every other sound. Whoa. That's a lot of... Okay, that's a weird hitbox for this mesh. Okay, the hitbox might just actually just be straight up the mesh. Which that's probably not how you want to do things, guys. That's an expensive hitbox. Alright. We're gonna... Not what I meant to do! But we will make that work. Gotta get across the street. What might help is if you're playing this heist with 4 players, or at least 2 or more. Ah, it's broken. Wait, you know where the pallet is, but I can't see it. Look at this mess. Locke, can you see us or not? Locke! Alright. No, but if you're playing this heist with multiple... Excuse me? Cloaker, what was that? That cloaker just tried to get me from, 10 feet below, right? We saw that. Uh-oh. Well, we'll just assume that one didn't happen. I want a slice, I want a dice. Here we go, here we go. We got another one of these on the roof. I'm gonna jump and throw it. And I've got to get inside because I'm getting beaten up. Alright. That's pretty good. Actually, it is kind of a question. How did some of these money bundles end up where they ended up? There might have been one on the other side of the building. Ah. Alright. We are good to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's throw that there. And then wait for lock. Oh, Hela did that. I thought I blew up that man with my sword. That'd be some Shadow Warrior antics. Don't like that. Behold. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Take you out, take you out. You, sir, you want to try some sword? Hello, hello, free sample of sword. Here we go, here we go.
I killed the cloaker.
You! Look at my sword. Hey, you like a sword? I'm not sure if I've told this story on stream or not, but somebody, and it might have just been like a post online. It might not have been like an actual person. I think it was like an online post that I read. We're gonna wait for my armor to come back. There we go. Oh my god, that's a lot of bulldozer. Oh, I'm screwed. Jesus, bulldozer, I'm grieving. No, just okay. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh wait, I'm still alive. No, I'm not. This isn't going well. All these bulldozers here. Oh my God, I just want to play a video game. There are two of them. Oh. No! Oh my God. So here's how we're doing this now. No. Heal one. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Why? Okay. Yeah, Bonnie. Thank you. Thank you, dear. He's saying it like it's so easy. Like it's something we're doing wrong. Like there's not, you know, a million guys here. Okay. Jesus Christ. What in tarnation was that? Other than a mess and a disaster. Ah, my God. Alright. Hold on, I can't see anything. Let me switch to my low beams. There we go. Not dealing with that. Oh. They'll respawn. We'll go. This is... yeah. Oh, the Clover's hair is gonna do the wild thing. Yeah, there we go. That's why every other heister has had short hair. Because they don't know how to do procedural bones. Which, I guess I don't... Why is there a rear... Well, I guess that makes sense. But the boat has a rear view. They at least bothered to make a particle for its splashing in the water. That's nice. They didn't need to do that. So that ending is ruthless. That ending is absolutely ruthless. Don't like that ending. One viewer. Okay.
Another successful acquisition. Well done, my friends.
That's fine. Give me just a second. You know what? It might be fun. Actually, what time are we at? An hour and 34. 4 floors. We'll select a modifier. Yeah, that one's fine. I think for now, I think this is probably a long enough stream. You know, about an hour and a half. And we talked some good topics. I kind of don't have much more to talk about, really, is the thing. But when we stream next, which might be sometime this week, maybe, we will definitely do a little bit more of this. We'll follow up this crime spree, because what are we at, 61? Yeah. Doesn't make sense to just drop it, like, suddenly. But thank you to everybody who showed up to this stream, and stay safe out there. If you're living in the Midwest, stay warm. It's, again... weather now. It is -4 outside with a wind chill of what? What's our wind chill at? 50 below. 50 below in Celsius is -45.5. So, like, that's where we're at as a society. Stay warm if you're living in southern Canada, northern US, polar vortex area. It's real polar vortex hours out there. Don't act dumb, okay? Don't die. Don't go outside if you don't need to. Like, that's just a good... a good life advice. Don't go outside if you don't need to. But especially now, because it's freaking cold out. But thank you to everybody who showed up to the stream. We're starting it the same way we were ending it. Or we're ending it with the same way we're starting it. With Pizza Tower music. This game's got a good soundtrack. I probably should play the new demo. Because I've owned it for a while and I haven't played it. We might do that as a stream sometime after next week. Because that's just... a good idea.